We are back, 8:14. New look at the growing popularity of subtitles. Yes.
Yeah, so more people are using them and they're watching some of their favorite shows and movies, and a new poll shedding light on why.
I'm very curious here. NBC's Joe Fryer did some digging. I feel like you're either pro-subtitle or you're anti-subtitle.
But it is changing a little bit, too. So for those with a hearing impairment, of course, subtitles have always been important. But in this age of streaming, the population of viewers using them is rapidly increasing. In fact, a new study finds overall about a third of the public often flips on the subtitles, a number that goes up as the age goes down. But what's truly fascinating is why we use them. For a younger person and an older person, the answers are often different.
Just as one generation might watch the Golden Girls,
thank you for being a friend.
Well, another opts for the summer I turned pretty.
Belly.
Conrad.
Your age may also determine how you watch your favorite TV shows and movies. A new poll finds 40% of adults age 18 to 44 use subtitles always or often. That number drops to 28% for those 45 and older. Those stats came to life.
All of them were like, why don't you have the captions on?
As 57-year-old Kelly Gibson watched a movie with her daughters, including 30-year-old Hallie.
And it's at a point, I would say, where it's jarring if the subtitles aren't on.
Mom is now on board.
I was fascinated and loved the idea that younger generations saw this as something that was for everybody.
Though not everyone's on the same page.
When you guys watch movies in English, do you guys tell me you have the subtitles on at all times, right?
No, never. Absolutely not.
No, never. In English? Why do you use the subtitles? You speak English.
Sometimes you make sure you catch everything.
And that's the main reason viewers are flipping on the subtitles, to catch every word. Something we discussed on Today.
You guys subtitles? Yes, no?
Yeah, no. I'm huge on the subtitles, but I find it hard to make out the dialogue a lot of times.
Turn up the volume.
Yeah.
Turn up the volume.
Succession. The dialogue is so fast, I don't want to miss it, so I put the subtitles on.
You are not serious people.
Of course, we're also using subtitles for foreign films and shows, and to understand accents.
Apologies. I have a flea bottom accent, I know.
Game of Thrones started it because I watched it the first time without, and I rewatched it with. Game changer.
But the poll shows younger viewers may have different reasons for turning on the captions, like watching in a noisy environment or multitasking, rapidly bouncing between multiple screens, even while working.
You can read the subtitles faster than they're usually delivered by the actors, and so that usually means that you can pick up what's needed and then hear it as you're continuing on your work.
Subtitles are far from new. They date back to the early 1900s when they were called inner titles, those title cards you saw between scenes in silent movies. After the transition to talkies, subtitles were born, growing more complex over the decades. These days, captions are quite common in social media videos, and that more than anything just might explain why the youngest generations are perfectly happy reading what they're watching.
I just find it so much more helpful for me to be able to fully understand everything that's going on, whatever the dialogue is, whatever's being said.
Here's one more stat. Just this year, Netflix said nearly half of all viewing hours in the U.S. now happen with subtitles or captions on. Clearly, though, there is this generational divide here. That poll found those 60 and older are especially likely to say they never use subtitles.
Wow.
For me, the problem with me is they're distracting.
Yes.
I'm so focused on reading.
Yes.
I miss what's actually happening on the shows. Unless it's like an accent I can't understand.
Right.
I just can't do it. But you,
How do you?
insist.
I have to, but maybe because I'm not watching action. I'm watching shows that are heavy on dialogue. I can't understand it. I'm deaf. Too many years with something in my
The kids
ear.
are talking. I find that my kids have started using subtitles, and it just happened in the last few months. And I've asked them to stop. To your point.
Are they listening to you?
Yes, because it's lazy.
Yeah.
And you can't watch the action.
It's not lazy. You're reading a show.
You're missing things.
You're working hard.
The pretty
Missing
pictures.
the action.
If Jenna could incorporate reading with Jenna and have it be
Yes.
that, I would join.
Oh my gosh! This
That's like
Carson's
reading
Subtitle
book.
club.
Carson's
Subtitle
book club
Yes.
will be movies.
Reading
Yes,
subtitles.
we finally.
We solved the problem.
Not unless I have to.
If there's
Scottish,
a thick
Irish.
accent, sure.
Yeah, I like a lot of those like English shows, quirky English shows. You need
The
you need
only
the subtitle.
show where it makes sense to watch subtitles if you have to, the Today Show. If you're watching us right now using subtitles, continue.
Well, everyone talks at once on this show. I feel sorry for
whoever's
typing.
in charge of that.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, I know one guy who doesn't use subtitles. Al Roker.
I do. And what do you do when you go to the movies then?
Well, the movies are really loud.
You could turn off the volume on your TV.
Yeah, that
You don't use them, do you, Al?
I do not.
Good.
I do not. No, so. Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.